Okay, Assalamualaikum and greetings everyone. Today, our presentation will be chip design verification project, which is our project closure. Before we start, I would like to introduce our team member first. Let me start. My name is Muhammad Adam Muklis bin Muhammad Hamdan, and my matric number is 215639. Next.
All right. Okay. My name is Muhammad Azmi Izzuddin bin Razaman, and my matric number is 215750.
My name is Fitraiman Rizal Badri, and my matrix number is 215220.
My name is Roy Clement Simon, and my matric number is 216814.
Okay, and we have other members, but he didn't join this presentation because he have another emergency. So we just present without him. So next, let's start, please. Okay, next. Okay, company culture. Company culture has helped us in many ways during this project. Our companies, which are Circuit Insight Solution, has a culture that emphasizes innovation, collaboration, and continuous learning. Our companies values open communication, creativity, and taking calculated risks. So one of the culture that we have is first, innovation and continuous improvement. The company culture fosters innovation and encourage team members to think creatively. This culture promotes the exploration of new methodologies, tools, and approach to improve verification efficiency and effectiveness. So second is collaboration and cross-functional teams. Chip design verification project involve collaboration among various teams, including design, verification, and testing. The company culture promotes cross-functional collaboration, encouraging effective communication and knowledge sharing. This collaborative approach helps in integrating different aspects of chip design and verification, facilitating a smooth and efficient verification process. Next is quality and reliability focus. Chip design verification is essential to ensure that the chip quality and reliability. The company culture places a strong emphasis on quality assurance, practice, and techniques. Team members are encouraged to develop and implement robust verification methodologies, perform through testing, and establish comprehensive quality metrics to ensure the chips meets the required standard. And lastly, proactive problem solving. Chip design verification projects often involve complex challenge and technical issue. The company culture promotes a proactive problem-solving approach, encouraging team members to identify and address potential issue earlier in the verification process. This culture fosters a mindset of finding solution, resolving problems effectively, ensuring a smooth verification flow. So for the next part, I will give to Azmi.
All right. So the next part is going to be a project define and cost. So our project is this section provides an overview of the scope, objective, and company structures, and the cost of the project since beginning until its current state. So our project objective is to ensure that a semiconductor chip or integrated circuit IC has been correctly designed and functioned as intended before it goes into production. And our deliverables, we want to have a stable and functional correctness of integrated circuit or chip design architecture from our client. So these are the project structures that has been structuralized by our team. So our project priority is we prioritize the experimentation and validation on the prototype or the product, but also scheduling and preparation of the lab testing of the product that we receive from our customer. Okay, to the next one, this is our OBS, organizational breakdown structures, and these are our project timelines. So the define phase or phasing definition took 1 week, the initialize phase took 1 month, and planning phase took 2 months, and execution phase took 100 days, and closing phase took 2 months. So these are the integration between WBS and OBS, and then these are and this is the PBS, process breakdown structures, and this is our matrix structures that provides our responsibility tables and information communication plan. And these are the cost of the project from beginning until the end. All right, thank you.
All right, so we're moving into the critical path of the project network. Critical path is referred to the longest and the most vital timeline in the project network with little to none delay is allowed. So basically, the longest chain of activities. But before we go into critical path, we shall take a look at the activity list. We have a total of 13 activities, each sorted by alphabet as an AKI and sorted ascending. Next. Then we have the activity details. This shows the activity along with its predecessor and the duration for it to be completed. All right, then we take a look at the logical network. Here you can see the network diagram, and during the project, there's only some minor setback with no major changes, and thus the schedule remained the same because the minor setback only pushed the project by a few days, and because there's some slack point, so there's no changes needed for the schedule. And based on the network diagram, we can identify the critical path created, which is A, B, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, ascendingly. Yeah. Then we can take a look at the execution timeline. This is the activities sorted by their date of their starting dates until the archive project documentation, which is the last activity started on June of 2023. And the total days taken for this whole project to be done is in 100 days, which is on schedule based on our proposal. Next, we go into risk register. Here you can see a qualitative risk assessment. We have a total of 13 risks that we have taken in account for, and we have assessed it based on probability of it happening and its impact towards the project.
Right. So you can see in the screen is risk management. The first column is risk factor, which is how can the risk affect us. So as you can see, ID number 1 is what is possibility common failure. Number 2, possibility budget overrun. Number 3, estimate time complete for this project. Number 4, company reorganized, and number 5, natural disaster. As you can see, the column number 2, impact description, it just label in low, medium, and high the impact of the risk scenario. So the task for risk scenario is we need to choose one of the risks and have a role play if the risk happen. The risk that our team chose is company needs to reorganize in the middle of the project. How do the risks happen is when one of our member of our teams retired or quit during the project. To overcome this risk, to make sure that this risk doesn't affect our project, we will offer the position to the other officers. We will prioritize the officers that the position that we offer, the officers above or the officers below the position will be offered to cover the position. If there is no officer that want to take the position, we can hire a new employee as soon as possible to replace both them. Page law and ethics. The law that we chose that will affect our company is Income Tax Act 1967. The law states that we need to submit our proposal of our income and the proposal of our tax to the LHDN, Lembaga Hasil Dalam Negara. And then we need to pay to the Lembaga Hasil Dalam Negara, LHDN. Failed on doing so, our team will need to pay a penalty, or the person responsible to submit the proposal will serve some time in jail. Okay, so for the scenario that we chose regarding the law and ethics, one of our financial officer quit or retire. To overcome this scenario, we use the before risk management to do the exact thing and found replacement for the position quickly to make sure that the project didn't be affected at all. That's all from our team. Thank you.